This is it, man. This is it. I believe it is. Aloy's armored up. You know, we've been dressing up as Tanakh, as Karja. It's time for Nora to shine. It's my 35th birthday. I'm ready to plat this trophy. This is likely the final episode. Let's get it.
Just you wait, Laura.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that?
Anything? This is it. Everything that I've done. I'm sorry that this isn't highlighted, but there's nothing I could do. It stayed that way, and I guess that's how it is for everybody, from what I hear. For all I know, there's probably a few more missions for me. But besides that, I'm here to end this shit and get on to the next game with a platinum at the end of this. We're good.
All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood?
Yo, silence is tight, man.
You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
I might have said it already. I'll say it again. Let's motherfucking get it.
Remember, we need to get Silence Weapon to the Zenith base intact if we want to take their shields down.
I'll be gentle with it. I promise.
Good. Without it, there's no payback.
Don't worry. Payback's all I think about. Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch of immortals from the stars. I can hear the drinking songs already.
Varl made the right call. You know, bringing you here.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. You know, I never knew he had a sister. I found out a few days before you guys went to Gemini. I was, well, to be honest, I was terrified I'd screw up the mission somehow. So he sat me down for a drink. Just one, mind you. And we talked about family. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge. How you helped us.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped the Mad Sun King.
I guess we never got around to it. World ending and all. No time like the present, though. If you're up for it.
You think it's time for us to finally have that drink?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Karja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines in a pit. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the world? Ha! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Karja thought she'd go down if they threw a big machine at her.
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about that. That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Karja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in, so He got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Karjan noblewoman. Yeah, perfumes, veils, and all.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Karja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed under one condition. Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and powdered as a babe. Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a crown.
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told over a drink.
All good stories are.
I guess I should get going.
I'll see you at the rendezvous point, with my hammer ready.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Aloy, we're ready to meet you at the rendezvous point whenever you call.
Fighting the Zeniths isn't going to be easy.
Nothing you do ever is. At least, now you don't have to do it alone.
Thanks. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least twice a day. But I can tell it meant a lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him. I should go. I'll let you know when I'm ready to head to the base.
Before you do, there is one favor I would ask of you.
What is it?
You placed this focus in my care, and gave me the highest calling an Utaru has ever known. If I should fall in battle, I'd like you to be the one to bury my seed pouch. For the both of us.
So...
make sure you stay alive to do so.
let's just try to all come back home. Okay? So, how are we feeling about the mission?
I do not know everything that you have planned, but it doesn't matter. All that remains is to follow you to the end, whatever that will be.
Thank you, Kotallo. I'm glad all this brought us together.
You brought us together, and I am grateful too. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremortusk site and test my new arm, before we leave on our mission.
Right. I'll let you know when I can make my way there.
Thank you.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Kotallo. I'll see you soon then.
It will be my honor.
You nervous?
I'd be lying if I said I'm not slightly apprehensive.
The plan will work, if we all focus on our assignments.
Right.
The rest of us should be enough of a distraction to the Zeniths for you to hack into their network undetected. But you'll have to be quick, in case they do.
What exactly do you expect me to find, Aloy?
I don't know. The truth, if we're lucky. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes. I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly.
Yeah, Tanakh is my favorite as well. I'm not gonna lie, I love the Tanakh's fashion and all that. I do love the Ataru. Like, the Ataru got lovely fashion as well.
How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. I need to get going.
I'll be at the rendezvous point. May truth lead us to victory.
Did you need something?
Yeah, nigga, what up?
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
All right, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, you just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Silence.
That was pretty tough. I didn't really have much to say to that nigga. Sorry, that's my room. I never got comfortable with this place.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess, all selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology. Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
So, Eric... was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company. A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths, Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Far Zenith's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
She? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
What else can we expect to find in the Zenith base?
As I mentioned in the briefing, our goal will be the command center. That's where Beta and Gaia are being held. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Have you figured out how Silence's weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but Regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Where have I seen this before?
I feel I talk to everybody. This guy don't want to talk.
Wait, where did that file go?
I thought you were leaving.
Once all this is over, will you go back across the ocean?
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more worried I become. If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep this focus you gave me, or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my duties as a diviner, would I be willing to let the truths I've learned about the ancestors be buried away by the Board of Overseers? Would I dare challenge them and risk my family's safety? Or losing Federa?
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit. But, I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed. Zoe seemed so, free when she did it. Like, every emotion she had was taking flight in song.
Alright.
And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
I think that's
should get
it.
going.
Like, you know, I
May
talked
the
to him about
ancestors'
everything.
wisdom guide us.
I figured out it disappeared, but that's probably gonna mark out an X on my shit. Like, it is what it is. We gotta get this mission up and out. You already know how this shit is. We moving forward with it. Let's make it happen. We in there.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy,
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
as long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Did everything we could, man.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Acid will eat right through that metal.
These shits is annoying.
Here we go. This'll help. Hit it while it's frozen. Aloy, for you.
Oh shit. Watch your head, bro.
You're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
Got it, Colette.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
The poppins be killing me.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider.
I wish I had a glider. Look, we doing the right thing. I'm over here swimming.
Can we please leave the cave now?
Sorry.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful.
I'm not really built for climbing.
Sorry, Erend. Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Setting it on fire won't help.
Hit it again! Back! Take it like a man!
Ooh. My motherfucking defense is maxed out. shit.
Better than any Oseram.
Any good loot?
A little.
You know how they do? They drop the regular shit.
Tired yet?
Yep. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
I grab it if you need it. Here we go.
The inspector's a good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That's Regala right there, okay.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough.
I hate Stormbirds too.
Now, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world.
Oh yeah. Good times.
That's funny. Nigga said when Meridian was gonna be destroyed instead of the whole world.
More specters. I'll attack when you do.
Oh man, aim. Where he at? I love this bow. All gold, everything. God. God. I did not mean to do that. Damn. Look at the camera angle. I've seen it. This motherfucker don't want to die, bro. Hey, get the hell out of here, bro.
Hey, Aloy.
I think that's all of them.
Huh?
Let's push on. Here, up this rock.
Come on. Grab that. You already know. This boy's got you.
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
We only want to fight at once, that's for sure. Time to fight. Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alva and Catalo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Mia, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Boy, the machine, boy.
Our army.
Hell yeah. Let's get it.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps, with the Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one request.
What is it?
We had to do all this climbing.
Word, I feel that.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
So what, we going back down here?
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that has made it nice and easy. Well, I'll just leave it here. Bottoms up. Zoe and Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it. This is getting quicker.
Really? Where's the next one at? We don't even need this. Try again. We ain't got that much time.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
Now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Gotta hurry up. Alright, let me stop bullshitting. We got enough of everything.
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Now we're talking. This'll help.
Wow, like I'm just getting slammed up. I can't see not a thing. Bruh, come on.
Not giving up.
It's the camera angle. I can't see nothing, like, bruh.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
This way!
Whoa. Look at all this scenic space stuff.
This nigga silence. Everybody over here.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
Dang. Makes you gain her respect at the end of the game. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. Not as your fault.
Oblivion draws no such distinctions.
yo, this shit look like Destiny. Look at this shit.
Aloy, it's been intense. A Catalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at
Look at
it.
the
We're
effects
almost
of
to
the
the tower.
ground, bro. This is crazy looking. I never seen no design like that. This is crazy. Alright, let's do this, man. Oh shit.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss.
Oh man.
Tilda's little pet.
Silence. Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Nigga is Professor X.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
That's a dog.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I fail to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Alright. Thanks for this mission. Get him.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Yeah, slide over. Oh shit.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, time I see filth. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
Right, we got enough Ridgewood.
To the network. Just do the best you can.
Gotta get Beta.
Okay, an elevator. Promising.
This nigga. Oh yeah, it's on. Yo.
You got some unfinished business, little girl.
This nigga gotta go. Come on, Aloy. Get up. That's how she gets up too.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Oh. Fire and ice.
I'm taking you down!
Oh.
Scream, will you?
Not much without your shield, are you? Whoa. I can't let him catch me.
But all good things must come to an end.
What? Come on. Bitch ass motherfucker. You. That's all he's doing is staying in the sky like a pussy. Get up, please. Fuck, boy.
Oh, well, that's new. This is the end for you!
Yo, he got stasis. Get up. Oh, fuck.
Power. Frustration. Adulation.
Time to shut you up!
Come on, shoot.
That, didn't ya?
Come closer.
Heard.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. Just need to find my way in there.
Oh my goodness.
Quietly now.
You've done well. Now give it up. Show your fear.
Come on, man. Shot him in the nuts, and that's all it took. Headshot.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
Yeah, he found that fun.
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
That was fucking tough. Well, it was him, so it should be.
Looks like the machines and specters have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there.
Of course.
I almost have.
Come on, jump, jump, jump. Let's go.
Aaron? Is everyone alright down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zenith
Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. She's okay.
Game got me all breathing and shit.
Almost there. This is it. The line.
Oh.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical.
Like Hades.
Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't lose.
No! I've heard that before.
What the fuck?
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Armor before I can do some damage.
Oh my god. Alright, what is this shit?
Say the word, and I'll stay my hand. No!
Oh.
I can target its gold plating.
Against the lightning.
Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable.
I can't even tell what's gold.
Engage thrusters.
Oh, that was fast. Think fast.
What? Nah, I thought that was fire. Okay.
How long can you keep this up?
You're not taking me, Tilda! Well, that did something.
why you're holding back.
Damn. I did not mean to do that.
I can endure. You cannot. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I'll shut you down. It's quick.
Ask yourself why you're holding back. I do not wish to warn you.
Won't fire without ammo loaded.
You know what? We'll take this then.
Armor's off. This won't work, Tilda.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Oh, she ain't shooting. Like, damn.
Elemental ammo is making a dent.
Shoot, man.
I can endure. You cannot. Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Few more hits.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me. Soon we will be all that is left of the human race.
I cut that thing's armor.
It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
And this nigga.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
Hello.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this...
Whoa.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
This game, besides the glitches and everything about this game was lit. It was pretty sloppy and everything as far as like the hard mode, how they just turn things into bullet sponges. But as long as you bring the stats up, then yeah, you get good stats within that. But other than that, everything else was crazy. I had fun with this shit. I'm not going to front. But yeah, there's a lot of things that they gotta still fix. And that's where it brings the points down. I think as far as the story was fire and everything. If you talk to certain people and everything, it's they kind of have a lot of shit to say, to where you try to finish it off and everything, and they still got more to say and everything like that. So it's pretty extensive with the amount of story that they had, a lot of background lore and everything. The combat, that shit was fucking difficult. But at the same time, it was lit and everything. There's certain shit to where they had some kind of lag, and everything. Shit kind of took extra long as far as letting go of your go and shit like that. Oh, this is my song. Well, if anything, I would give this game a 9 out of 10. That's decent, that's fair. Besides that, I think, whoever ain't never played this shit, they need to get on it. I played it on very hard. I know they got the ultra hard DLC I low key want to play it, but I'm about to get on to the next game, which is The Last of Us remake. I must say, you know, like I had to play this in between this and Elden Ring. I had to really like play everything out of both games to really get a feel out of them. And this one right here, I don't know, like, you know, they both better than each other. You can't say that Elden Ring is better than you could say it, but they're both their own game. Like, this is a story-driven open world game that has, you know, some of the best RPG games you can find. Elden Ring is, you know, open world Dark Souls. You can play online, you know, create your play. They have a lot of abilities. The monsters and everything, the environment is beautiful. But it's the same with this, like, in beautiful environments, these robots are crazy as hell. So yeah, you know, I gave Elden Ring like a 9.5, because you can't climb the shit, you can't climb up a little ledge, and I thought that was stupid as hell, and I think that's what they need to start adding. This game right here, I give it a solid 9. Because it got glitches, heavy glitches. It's not like every game got glitches. This one has glitches that I gotta fix. Like it backed me up in the progress. I gotta lower it down to like a full number. Maybe 0.8 down. Give it a 9.2. I would prefer, me personally, I prefer this over Elden Ring, but I think more people would have playing Elden Ring for the online path. But Elden Ring is difficult, extremely difficult, and everything. There's no difficulty settings for everybody else and shit. So personally, yeah, I think this is better, but Elden Ring has every reason to become Game of the Year.
W glad to see this opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the game is great. The game is definitely top notch and shit, but yeah, I would have to prefer Elden Ring for somebody like a regular person to get. It's definitely gonna get Game of the Year, and it deserves Game of the Year. You know, I got, well, pretty much platinum both of these. And that's why I felt, you know, like for me to get my full criticism, I had to platinum both of these. And Elden Ring took me off of Horizon. I got Horizon on the first day it came out, and I'm just now finishing it. As soon as I played Elden Ring and everything, I didn't even expect that game to be as fun as I, intended it to be and shit. Like, I just fell in love with it. But yeah, the ultra hard mode, I feel like I might do that, but I'm not gonna probably stream it. I already got this whole game under record and everything on very hard mode, and still feel like I gotta do a lot of shit, but the glitches got me backed up. A lot of missions to where like I did it and everything, and I'm locked out into like just making it say mission complete. But other than that, yeah, the shit is done. so forbidden now. Everybody can slide through. Can I fly this while it's going? We got all these names. A lot of people worked on this game. Jing Zhang, however they say his name. What else we got? The set art, machines and weapons. I wonder if this got any secret ending to it. She's flying back to Meridia or something. I should have been paying attention. I look like she's flying up north or northwest. Yeah, I hope The Last of Us Part 1 blows my mind with the graphics, because I've done paid $70, $35 today. So it's pretty much a gift to myself, and I'm gonna be playing that shit tonight. Alright. Oh, okay, now you're still showing names. They got a lot of names. I don't like skipping things. We won't skip it. We see all the names. Discovered nemesis. Alright. That's where I left this at. This should be it right here. At the borrower. What's the name of those things? Lancers or something? Not Lancers. The very first joints. It said, I need a grazer. Last little joint. I know there's somewhere, probably think in the middle. But is that him? This might be the last robot I ever kill. Do I gotta kill it? I'm not gonna kill it. Just gonna hop on my Sunwing. And I'm gonna scan it. And when I scan it, I should hear bling. Alright, stop flying. Stop flying. Slow down, buddy. But you got these things running away. That's why I didn't get them, huh? Alright, thank you. Thank you. Well, that's the platinum trophy right there. Your boy did it. I'm a platinum Horizon Forbidden West gamer. I'm a platinum Zero Dawn gamer. And I'm a platinum Elden Ring gamer. And etc. This is Aloy's story. I'm done recording this shit. I'm on to the next game. Till then, people, peace out.